Hey guys, what's going on? 21st Century Moses, I'm bringing you guys another video, and I still feel a little bit sick, so I'm sorry if my voice isn't the way it's supposed to sound. Sorry if I don't know, I apologize for anything that may or may not happen in this video. But I got some gameplay for you guys, which is, I believe, some 36 and 9 on Black Ops 2. So that should do it, should be fine for you guys. Don't complain, get what you get, I guess. But I got into commentary for you guys, and I just started thinking about it. So, because I've been just thinking about jobs and success and stuff a lot. Like, just recently, I don't know. I've been obsessing about it, I guess you can say. But I've been thinking, like, jobs that are going to get replaced in the next, like, I don't know, 10 years, somewhere around there. So, the number one thing that I come to mind is how we're going to have, like, self-driving cars. How you see Google have these self-driving cars and everything like that. I'm not even sure if you're going to have to be in them or not, but I just know that they're going to be able to drive themselves. And they perform better than humans, which is like one of those things that are really exciting to me. Because like I think out of the 100,000 miles, probably even more than that, it's always been in two wrecks and it was the other person's fault. But like all kinds of these jobs are gonna be replaced. So I'm thinking like, all right, taxi drivers. So all right, there it doesn't have to be a taxi driver. It's just gonna be this car. Maybe you have like an app or you can call, tell them like, your location. All right, a car pulls up, you hop in, then you just like say a location. All right, like via I don't know some kind of connect voice command, and then it just brings you there, and then it's like requires the change. I'm not sure like you have to pay the change to unlock the door or something. I'm not sure that kind of work. And then there'd also be like valet parking. I'm not. I know this is like a small business or like a small job. I'm not really sure what to play, but there's not that many jobs at stake in the valet business. But it's mainly just like bigger places, but it's only in bigger cities. You don't see it in like rural areas or anything like that. And it's only just like one person, maybe even two. I'm not very sure. And it's a pretty easy job, you just got to go park the car, then you got to bring it out and stuff like that. If you have an automatic car, it can just do it for you. You don't take that person. Also, probably the biggest thing is going to be manufacturing jobs. So we've already seen this before. This isn't anything new. But what's pretty much going on is, so there's actually two cases. So eventually, like, all right, so say 20, 30 years ago, somebody's job was to take this thing and just to screw it on there, and then, all right, screw something else on there, all right, screw something else on there, just repeating over and over all day. So then they figured out that they can actually get a machine to do this, and it's a lot more cheaper. It's constantly working and stuff like that. It doesn't have to provide health benefits for it, all kinds of stuff like that. So, all right, this is more efficient. And then another way people are doing is like here in the United States, they're outsourcing the jobs to China, Mexico, all kinds of places like that, where they can actually do it cheaper. Like because there's less regulations, they can pay the people less. There's no minimum wage, or there may be a lot lower minimum wage depending on the country. So they're figuring out that way that it's just a lot more easier there. So I think manufacturing is probably the biggest hit. Um, I'm not sure what actually manufacturers are going to take the biggest hit. I just know that's probably going to be one of the biggest. Also, cashiers is one of those things that is going to take a big thing. Like, alright, so you go to Walmart, you can take a cashier and you can do all kinds of stuff like that, or you can just do the express, and I think everything's going to become express in somewhere around the next 10, 15 years. This is the 21st century, but, also kind of relates to McDonald's, so I work at McDonald's. And I've seen, like, picture this thing, like, it said $10 an hour, meet your replacement. I'll try and find a picture for the gameplay if I can remember. If I can find it out there. I know it's out there somewhere. You guys may not have seen it before. But what it is, it's just like, it's like a machine, and, like, you give your money, then, like, you can press a button, like, alright, I want a McDouble. And then you can probably press if you don't want ketchup, mustard, onions, anything like that. And then it'll probably, like, have your fries, and it's going to be, like, just in this machine. And you don't have to go to the restaurant. It's just, alright, it hands you out right there, so it's pretty easy and efficient, I guess you can say. Alright, so those are the jobs that are going to take a hit. I kind of want to focus on jobs that are actually going to have some growth, like jobs that are supposedly going to boom by the year 2020, jobs that are going to boom in the next 10 years, stuff like that. Because you want to have job security. Job security is very important, very, very, very important. I think teachers, that's probably one of the biggest job security, or security jobs, or jobs with the most security. Trying to think the right way to word it. That's probably one of them. There's always going to be some kind of need for education. There's always going to be some kind of cleaning. There's always going to be lawyers. There's always going to be doctors, stuff like that. So one of the most booming jobs is going to be the medical field. I was doing some research on this. I think it was U.S. News, USA Today. I read a few articles actually. So they were talking about how like the medical field's going to boom. The veterinary jobs, you may not expect that that's going to boom a lot because people are just going to take more care for their pet. Like they're gonna actually have dental care for their pet as well and stuff like that. So I think that's one of those things that is evolving over time. Also, it's just talking about how there's going to be I'm not sure what you call them, but like the people that help the older or elderly people. Just because we're gonna have so many of those, they're gonna be living longer. So we're gonna need more people to help take care of those. And also just like people are living longer, so there's also being more information, there's more research that needs to be done, etc., etc. So I just think the medical field is going to boom in that regard. Also, I believe coding is going to go way up. I believe it's going to go up more than the actual projecting. I think it just depends. Like, if we had higher internet speeds and everything, and we were the #1 place, I know, what is Gamertag talked about this on Painkiller already. If we had 1 gigabit internet, we took all our drones just to do Wi-Fi almost everywhere. I don't think we should do it everywhere. I think that'd be kind of waste. But if we could just do the 1 gigabit internet, we'd be the #1 place that people would want to do all these online businesses, and that would help us out so much in the long run, at least in my opinion. Because like, so if you have like all related to the highway system like he did, or it'd be same way with like the airway, I guess you can say. I'm not really sure what that would be like, the air traffic way. Just like you want to have a good I can't think of this word. Oh my gosh, it's what Rome was so good for, like connection, inner system. I can't remember. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. But it's just like, so they're all connected. I think if United States was the #1 place, then that would have so many more jobs and everything like that. But I believe people are going to become so many program engineers and computer engineers and just learning to code, because it's one of those things that our youth is doing more. So like as they're getting older, it's just going to keep expanding and expanding. We're going to have more Mark Zuckerbergs, more Bill Gates, these kind of people. And it leads into the next thing that I was going to talk about is entrepreneurs. So, well, some people think of entrepreneurs as the person that is unemployed. Some people think about it as the person that is going to try to make $1 billion. You're supposed to try and make $1 million as your job. But if you want to do some kind of moral thing or just something that you believe is right, then that's totally up to you. But if you're supposed to be an entrepreneur, in my mind, you're supposed to make $1 billion. So the job's never quite done. You're always wanting more. You know, you can never settle. Just etc. Sorry, my cold's kicking in. I've actually been going on for a long time in this gameplay. Wow. But I believe entrepreneurs are the people that were starting businesses that are going to hire other people. Like, say they're going to start a new restaurant. All right, that person's an engineer. Then they got to hire the chefs, the waiters, the people that clean, all kinds of people, stuff like that. And just it relates to so many other things. But hope you guys have enjoyed this commentary today. My name is Moses. Have a great day. Be happy. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe, or if you haven't already. Comment in the comment section below. And follow me on Twitter. I'll see ya.